Alrighty, guys, Madman Mondello coming at you live from the Gardendale Garage here in beautiful Alabama. Alright, now, so many consoles this weekend that there was no way to do all these videos separately. And sorry about not being able to do it a little earlier, but unfortunately I had a doctor's appointment. And they don't believe in keeping time correctly, because I was there at 12:45 and didn't get out of there till 4:30. So I was about ready to start snapping, But anyway, we got a bunch of consoles here, okay, that we're going to do. Now, one of these, which is going to be this one here, I'm going to show you how to get it up online, live, and all that other stuff. I'm going to also go over FTP with you, and FileZilla, Xbox 360 Neighborhood and all that. Getting it up online for the first time, okay, using the mods and everything else. Then I'm going to go through these things console by console, okay? And of course I'm gonna, tell you the hard drive size, all that crap, okay? Because like I said, but this one we're gonna start off with. This is Robert Patrick. Okay, now Robert, believe it or not, he lives right here in Alabama, not more than a half an hour away. It's just like crazy. But he went ahead, he sent the console in, and unfortunately for Robert, he sent me a Slim E. And it had a 2014 cutoff, and I was going, oh no. So of course I took the heatsink off, and sure enough, it was a freaking Xenon. And I'm going, buddy, they ripped the post out of the CPU. You can't hack this one. Okay, there's no known hack for it. It's like, oh shit. And then of course he didn't have a hard drive either. I'm going, dude, you're batting 100 here, man. Okay, I was like, Jesus Christ. So anyway, he went ahead. And what he did was he purchased a hard drive, okay, and I gave him the difference, on this one right here, okay, and I'm going to send him back a Slim E and this one. So you'll have a retail and you'll have this. Fun, huh? So anyway, we're going to start off with this one, all right? It's 250 gig drive up on Alliance servers along with a 10-day trial of the Purge. Got BO2, MW3, and Ghost Off host, as well as College Football Revamped version 9, okay, latest version. All right, you got the GoldenEye repacked by Smog. All right, she's all good to go. So tell you what, let's boot it up, okay? And I'm gonna set you up right here. All right, let me grab a controller here. Okay, as you can see, it boots just fine, no problems or anything like that, and you're good to go. All right, now, we're gonna fire up and we're gonna get into FSD Dash. All right, and this one I'm gonna show you everything on how to set it up and all that and get it on the network for the first time and all that stuff. And that's going to also coincides with all of these other consoles that are going out. Okay? And they will be shipped out tomorrow, and you guys will all get tracking numbers tonight or tomorrow morning. All right? And they will be shipped from, the tracking numbers will be sent from the website. Okay? And I also sent out a slew of consoles today as well. Okay? So, and all you guys got your tracking numbers and everything. Alright, so anyway, okay, as you can see, we started off at FSD, alright, and now what we're going to do is we're going to go through this thing, okay, under emulators, alright, you got FCUX, which is NES emulator, you got SNES 360, you got MAME, you got Genesis Plus 360, you got Game Boy Advance, and we're back to FCEUX. There's over 8,000 ROMs total for all these games, for all these emulators, and they play just fine. There's a ton of them on there, and I'm going to demonstrate that, alright. Xbox Classic games. Now, you got some classic games on here. It's a 250 gig drive, so you can't really go crazy on it. Alright, your homebrew section where the tools reside to blow the console up, alright? If you're not familiar with Flash 360, and you're not familiar with Simple NAND Flasher, please don't mess around with it, alright? Until you get a grasp on this stuff, alright? If ever there's a dashboard update or anything like that, just message me. When the XC build gets put out, it's very simple. I update your NAND right from here. I keep all your NANDs on file, and I can send you all your NANDs if you want, okay? But I keep them all on file just for such an occasion, and God forbid you blow a NAND or something like that. That way then we don't have to patch it or any craziness, okay? Now, Xbox Live Arcade. You have a myriad, mind-boggling amount of arcade games on this thing as well, as much as 250 bit. Alright, you got GoldenEye 007, which is the leaked version by Smog. Well, he didn't leak it, but he packed it, repacked it, so we were able to get nice title artwork for it and everything. And it's not labeled Beam. Then we have our Xbox 360 games, okay? The meat of the system right here. All right, now listen. All right, we start off with Advanced Warfare. We'll work our way through. As you can see, you have Ncaa Football 14. That is a fully modded version, ready to go, version 9, okay? You got, of course, Grand Theft Auto. You got all the famous titles that we all know and love to play, all the way back to Advanced Warfare. So pretty much you got a lot of stuff to keep you busy, all right? And we'll back out of here. Get into the original dashboard. Go to your homebrew section right here. Okay, go to Xbox 360 dashboard, all right? Open it up, all right? And you should see a square pop up with your name on it right there, Robert Patrick. You will have 30 days, okay? Don't worry about that, all right? Just got to reset it on the server. Ain't no big deal. Okay, so anyway, got it. Good. Okay? We will bypass the sign-in for right now. And you will see that it is up, it is online, and it is live. Okay? Now, what we'll do here, okay, is in our, when you hit the guide button, in our HUD, right here, you will see you have BO2 cheats, Ghost cheats, Modern Warfare 3 cheats, and Modern Warfare 2 cheats. Okay? Now, these cheats, they're available without having to do anything special or anything like that. You just go into a game and use them. All right? To disable it, hit A. To enable it, hit A. Okay? Pretty simple. All right, we'll go back to FSD Dash. Now, what I'm going to do here, all right, is I'm going to go ahead and, well, I'm going to first show you, okay, how to copy files, folders, and all this stuff over to this thing. Might as well get this out of the way, okay? Look, you have a computer, you can use a USB stick, all right, format it FAT32. The biggest USB stick that you can get for this thing is 64 gig. That's it, because that's the only thing that a file allocation table 32 will see. All right, so, you know, don't go crazy and get like a 128 or something like that, because you won't be able to use it right, okay? So you stick this in your computer. You simply you simply right-click on it, you format it, and you use the partition scheme FAT32, okay? File allocation table 32, that's what you use, all right? Then what you can do, you can copy a KV over to it if you need to change the KV. You can copy a menu over to it. You can copy a full game over to it if you want and stick it in here without having to friggin', you know, without having to connect to this thing wirelessly or anything like that, all right? But I am going to show you that anyway, okay, just to make it easy on you. But the first step to this thing, being that you're new to this, and which I know that you are, all right, like I said, you copy your menu or whatever it is that you want to copy over to the Xbox, right? Now you stick it in the USB port right here, and then what you're going to do is you run down here and you go to File Manager, and it's very, very simple, okay? You have a left window pane, and then you have a right window pane, okay? Now, you will notice that you have Flash here. Stay out of that. That is the operating system for the Xbox. If you remove anything from there, you're going to brick the console. You don't want to do that, because then you've got to send it back to me, and I got to retag it, and that's completely ridiculous, okay? So don't go in there and delete the Flash. Don't change anything in it. Just leave it alone, okay? What we're going to do is we're going to copy from right to left. We're going to make it very simple, okay? Look, HDD1. That's where that's what you're going to work with, okay? Now, as you can see, you got emus, you know, your cache, compatibility, content folder, emulators, freestyle. Everything is labeled properly the way it should be, okay? Everything that's labeled is exactly what it is, okay? So, you know, I mean, if you go into games, well, each game has its own folder, okay? You know, and I mean, and you can see, you know, just by opening it up, you see you got all your stuff right here, your avatar, you know, everything that has to pertain to the game, okay? So if you get a game and you have it RGH, you know, RGH ready or whatever, you just can copy it right over from your USB stick right to here. You just, you know, highlight games and drop it in there and it'll go, all right? So anyway, all right, let's say you want to change a KV or you want to put a menu on this thing or something like that, all right? Well, you want to stay in the root of the drive right here, which is HDD1. If you notice, here's the infamous kv.bin. Okay, and then you got some plugins right here, okay? RPC, all that crap, okay? XPDM, XDRPC, XCheats, all this crap. Those are all plugins and menus and stuff like that, okay? And what pertains to the system when it first starts up, okay? And that's your launch any right there. That's the thing that tells it what to set up, how to set up, and all that other crap, okay? So, you want to copy a menu over or a file or a folder, whatever, okay? Look. Leave it on the root of the drive right here. Go to USB 0. Okay? There's your USB stick. Now, we can use up and down D-pad, or we can use the right trigger to go down, page by page, which is going to be quicker for me. So I'm going to use that. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to go to a menu right here. Now, I want to copy it over to the Xbox. All right? So what I'm going to do is I'm going to mark it with X, which you see that command lit up right there. Okay? Now, what you do is you go over to the left right here. Okay? And then what you do is you hold in LB, which is the left button above the trigger, okay? You notice that you got arrows here. Now, all these commands right here come into play. Okay, so you got copy, move, make directory, delete, rename, right shift, and right shift will be to copy from here to here. Okay, so you're copying from left to right, copying from right to left. All right, it's very simple, and whenever you hold down that button, these come into play right here. Okay, so we marked it, okay, with an X, and then we're going to hold in LB, we're going to hit A, and then it's going to copy and paste it, and there it is right there. Okay, very simple. Now to delete it, all you got to do is just highlight it, okay, with the marker right here. Just highlight it, hit LB, okay, and then all you got to do is hit B, and it's going to ask you to delete it. You're going to hit yes, okay. Very simple to copy files, folders, and all that kind of good stuff over, okay? No big deal. All right, now that's one way to do it. Now I'm going to show you another way, okay? So what I'm going to do is I'm going to back out of here and back out of here. I'm going to leave this sit here. All right, now look. Your Xbox is going to have an IP number, okay? Now that IP number is right here, okay? Now, that is the address of this Xbox that is on your local area network, okay? So we're going to connect to it, okay, using a couple of programs. I'm going to show you what they are. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to grab hold of this button right here, and I'm going to swap over to my computer, which is right here. Okay, now, you can download these programs off of the internet. One of them is called WinSCP, which is a form of FTP protocol. Okay, you can download that. All right, just Google WinSCP. It'll come up, and you can download it and install it. It's free. Okay. Another one, you can use this Xbox 360 neighborhood. Now you can type in, you can Google Xbox 360 neighborhood SDK latest edition. There'll be a whole bunch of links. You just link to it and grab it, download it, install like you would a normal program. For those of you that are on Linux, you can use FileZilla. Okay, you download that and put that on there. It's another FTP client. All right. Now, if you have a phone, okay, and some people do use a phone for this thing, well, you just go to your Play Store or whatever, and you download, you type in FTP. It'll come up with a bunch of clients. Okay, just download one of them, and you'll be able to contact this thing. All right. So anyway, now I got that out of the way. All right, let me make sure I know this freaking IP, so that way then I don't make an idiot out of IP of this Xbox right here. Okay. Now, first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to show you WinSCP. All right, so we'll go into Windows right here. I've already got it installed on my computer. All right, there it is right there. We're going to click on it. I just double clicked on it like an idiot, so now there's going to be two. We close that one out. Okay, now what you're going to do is you're going to select FTP, which is very simple. And then what you're going to do, you can put the host name in, 192.168.1.9. Okay? Now, you're going to leave this port 21. Okay? It's very important that you leave that port number right there. That's what FTP uses. Now, you're going to type in the ID, which is going to be Xbox, and then you're going to type in the password that is going to be Xbox. Okay? Then you're going to log in. All right, now it's logging in, reading the remote directory. There it is. Now there's the flash, like I told you to stay away from. All right, and then you got your game, HDD1, HDDX, so on and so forth. Now, again, we're messing around with HDD1. Okay, so there it is. Everything laid out nice and neat for you. Okay, and here's all your plugins and all that kind of good stuff. All right, and we want to copy a menu or a folder over a file or whatever. It's pretty easy. You just left click, and hold it, bring it over here, and drop it. Okay. Then you will see this text dialog pop up, and it put it right there. Okay. Then to delete, select it with the left, hit it with the right, delete, and it's gone. Okay. Very easy to copy files and folders over. Okay. If you have a whole game, all right, you can grab hold of it. Okay, and like a folder or whatever, right? And you can hover over games and just drop it right in there as long as it's got the proper name, and then it will copy it. It takes some time, but it will copy it. All right, just to let you know. Now, it's one way of copying files, folders, and all that kind of good stuff over. Now, we're going to disconnect from here, and now I'm going to show you Neighborhood, okay? So, once you download Neighborhood, you'll get this green blob right here, and just double-click on it. It's going to open up, all right? Now, this one here, we're going to delete because it doesn't exist anymore. It's being shipped. So, now, we're going to add an Xbox 360 to the Neighborhood, okay? So, we double-click on that, all right? And now we're going to go ahead and we're going to click next to Continue. All right, now you could type in JTAG. If this is the only one that is on your network, it will find it, okay? But just in case, use the IP, okay? So 192.168.1.9, Okay, now you don't have to type in any port number or anything like that. It's all TCP controlled anyway, so it doesn't make a difference. Now it already found it. Now I'm going to use no because I have multiple Xboxes that go out. Okay, and you're going to hit yes because this one is going to be your default. Okay, so you just mark it with yes. All right, and then click next. Finish. There's your JTAG right there. There's your RGH. Okay, now if you right click on it, you can open, explore, reboot, screen capture, synchronize time, security, set as default, Xbox 360, delete, and properties. Okay, whole bunch of stuff in there. All right. Now to open it up normally, just double click on it. It's going to open up. Now it takes some time. That's just the way it is. Sometimes it's just it just acts that way. All right. It's Microsoft. Okay. So anyway, there it is. Okay. You're going to go to volume again, HDD1. Very, very easy. Okay. Double click on that. All right, and then we're gonna have the spinning circle, of course. I can't grab hold of it. I gotta wait for the spinning circle to go away. Hang on here. Maybe not responding. I'll give you not responding. Like I said, it's Microsoft. Okay, all right now. Okay, so it's finding it. It's not gonna list it. Okay, come on, you can do it. There it is. Okay, and there is your there's your main hard drive right there with the folders and all that kind of good stuff as I've explained before. If you want to copy a file and folder over, it's very, very easy. Just right-click on your folder icon here and go to File Explorer and open up another instance of it. Okay? There it is. All right, now, we're going to copy a file or folder over. So, desktop, we'll use this right here. So, we'll left-click, drag it, drop it. Now, if you put it over this, you're not going to copy it, okay? Because it's not going to copy over files and folders and all that stuff. Now, if you put it in a folder, yeah, it'll copy it and it'll put it right in that folder. Okay, so it'll be in a subdirectory. All right. So anyway, if you just want to copy a menu over or KV or whatever, well, it's real easy. Drag it, drop it. You're done. That's it. There it is. Finished. Okay. Piece of cake. Now we'll go ahead now to get rid of it. Okay. Left click, delete. Okay. We'll hit yes, and it's gone. Okay. So that's how you can communicate with your Xbox wirelessly, or if you want to use the old-fashioned method of a USB stick, you can too. Okay, so it's all up to you and however you want to access this thing. Okay, so anyway, we'll get out of here and we'll get out of there now. Okay, now let's have a little bit of fun. Okay, now look, I'm gonna put this back over here, and then I'm gonna go ahead. I'm gonna swap back over to the Xbox. All right, now, okay, now I showed you that. All right. What I'm going to do, I'm going to sign in, okay? Now, there I am, I'm signing in, okay, life is good. All right, now, first things first, we'll go on over to, let's see here, where the hell is it? There it is, okay? Now, I know this is what you really bought this thing for, because you told me this, okay? So here it is, okay? And there's a lot more that this thing can do besides playing this, by the way, all right? However, though, I mean, hey, I understand, because everybody loves this game. This game, everybody loves it, and a whole bunch of people write for it, and it's got a ton in it. Now, listen, I'm going to tell you right now, go to, okay, for any updates to do, you can do them right here, right off the GitHub, okay? They have simple instructions to update the files, all right? There's 6 of them that they're going to constantly be updating, okay? And they do a lot of updates, all right? If you want to put a roster on it, you can, okay? Yeah, there's web apps for this thing where you can do team colors and all this crazy stuff. There's a ton of stuff on there, okay? So I suggest you go there, okay? So that way then you can enrich your knowledge a little bit, all right? So anyway, we have the play now, of course. And, there's Nick Saban, okay, and his mascot and all that kind of good stuff, all right? Well, look, you got your dynasty, your road to glory, your team management, your settings, your 2020 season, Ultimate Team, Xbox Live, My NCAA Legacy, and EA Sports Extras College Football Revamped. All right? Listen. All right? I'm going to tell you right now. Like I said, there's a ton of stuff for this thing. Okay? And there's a ton of people writing for it. So it's constantly changing. So keep up with that GitHub. Okay? Please. All right? Like I said, it's ready to go. All you got to do is get your profile, make a live profile, put some gold on it, and you'll be able to play. You'll be able to play with your friends, share rosters, all that kind of good stuff, okay? So now we'll get out of here, all right? Now, okay, now we're done there. All right, what I'm going to do, I'm going to take you back to FSD Dash, okay? Here we go. All right, and now we're loading up, and then what we're going to do here is I'm going to show you something else now. Okay, listen, Xbox 360 games. Okay, let's do a little BO2. All right, now the reason why I'm going to use BO2 is because the BO2 has two menus that are injected into it. It has Jiggy and it has Sentinel. Okay, Rocco, how are you, man? Good deal. How you doing, David? Good to see you. Caleb, I have busted my ass this weekend, man. Okay, and especially on an original Xbox. Holy hell, that was a night. I never did so many connections for LEDs in my life because they went all around each one of those cutouts. So it was like, oh, and I mean, oh, fun. Let me tell you. But it's done. I don't have to deal with that one anymore. They're fun to do. I love doing the original Xboxes. It's just, they can be such a pain in the butt, okay, especially when you want custom crap on them, because it's just like, it's totally different. The plastic is totally different. Cutting through it's totally different. I mean, it just gets nutty. All right. Anyway, okay, look, I'm going to explain this now. All right, the reason why I'm using BO2 is because two menus are injected on there, okay? The other Call of Duties and all that, they don't have menus on them, okay? They use the off host on the server, all right? The BO2 is going to use Jiggy and Sentinel. Sentinel is for zombies, Jiggy is for BO2 multiplayer, okay? And it also has the off host. So, I'm going to kill three birds with one stone, okay? That's why I'm going to use BO2 to demonstrate this thing. And a lot of people still love and play BO2, which is unbelievable, but they do, okay? So anyway, we're going to start it up, okay? Now that we started, life should be good. It's going to start up. Black Ops 2 is bypassed, okay? Life is grand, all right? And then it's going to go to the title screen. Here we go. All right, and then I'm going to explain to you how to use these menus. All right, just because you got to understand this, because otherwise you're going to be sitting there going like, how do I use the damn thing? Okay, you know what I mean? I don't want that. Okay, I want you to be able to use it. That's why I do these, so that way then pretty much everybody is on the same page. Okay, instead of just sending you an RGH saying, here you go. Okay, great. Now what do I do with it? Well, I can tell you what you can. You get the idea, right? Okay? Anyway, okay, look, multiplayer, we're just going to click that for right now. Okay, now it's going to start up. You're going to see, again, it's starting a new title now, which is, default mp.xex, okay, multiplayer. So anyway, pretty easy. There we go. Black Ops 2 cheats are loaded. Everything is bypassed. We're good. We'll go to a local game. All right, I'm going to set up some bots. Now, this is a local game, by the way, okay? It is not online with people, all right? That's not my job. That is your job to get online and play it with your profile, okay? So, we'll start the match. I'm going to explain how to do that too, okay? So don't worry. Just keep paying attention, okay? Please. All right, so that way then you don't have 10,000 questions after I deliver it to you. Although I don't mind questions. All right, we'll pick a gun. Now, here's what we're going to do, okay? We're going to hold in on the left trigger, push in on the right thumbstick, okay? Now, we have main mods, okay? Now, I'm going to go ahead, I'm going to do quick mods right here using A. I selected it. It all came up. Everything is on. I'm in God mode. It means that they can shoot me all that they want, okay? There's a ton of stuff on here, okay? And this is just page 1. There's page 2. And the blue ones will have sub-stuff underneath it, okay? So, anyway, now, to back out of that, hit X, okay? Now, if you want to use Jiggy online, you must go into a session by yourself first, and then open up Jiggy, hit host only, and then force the host. Then back out of Jiggy, back out of that session, go to a public session, and you'll have Jiggy online as well. Okay? I'm going to back out of here now by hitting X. Okay? Now I'm going to modify some bullets here. Okay? So I'm going to use swarms, I'm going to use grenades, explosive bullets, some of these hunter killers, some RPGs, some AGR rockets, just to add a little spice. And of course Cobra bullets, dog bullets, so that way they can bite them, and flare bullets to light them on fire. Then I'm going to exit out of here by hitting X. And then I'm going to hit X again. Menu's gone. Now, for the off host, all works the same way for all of the CODs. All the cards and all the BO2s, okay? D-pad left to open it, okay? Go to main menu, X to select. We're going to turn all this crap on, okay? Using X and the D-pad. And we're going to do on screen. We're going to do this and this and this. And then we're going to ESP menu, we're going to grab hold of that, we're going to put on pyramids, and we're going to do that, and we're going to add snap lines, okay? So now we can see them, okay? And you got this stupid idiot right here. Here you go, idiot. How do you like that, huh? Oh, you're dead now, aren't you? In fact, everybody's freaking dead, aren't they? Okay? So anyway, we'll back out of here. Stand up, and hit it, and whoop, back out, hit D-pad left, that'll close it up, and we'll use RB to fly above everybody, okay, and we'll get a nice bird's eye view, alright, and we can start blasting away, and as you can see, victory is mine, okay, don't do what I do online, okay, because that just pisses people off, alright, and when it does, they get really angry, okay, oh, Fido's going to get him one, oh, Fido's going to get him one real good. Yeah, there you go, Fido. That's it. Hey, you should have fucking nipped him in the balls or something. Okay. And then make it a little more dramatic, alright? So anyway, as you can see, alright, there you go. You got a whole ton of mods at your disposal for that. There you go. Alright, now we're going to back out of here. Yeah, we're going to leave the lobby. And then we're going to back out of here and we're going to go straight into zombies, okay? The zombies uses the sentinel menu. It's a little different. The sentinel menu, you're going to use, you're going to hold the left trigger, push down on the right thumbstick, okay? That's going to open it up. And then you're going to use X to select, and then you're going to push it on the right thumbstick to back out of it, all right? So anyway, we'll do a little local game right here, okay, real quick, all right? And now what we'll do is we'll go ahead, we'll select that, we'll go ahead, we'll do transit, and we'll start the match, okay? Now, starting up, and here we go, all right? And now what we're going to do is once we get in there, okay, I'm gonna go ahead, I'm going to open up Sentinel, and there's a whole ton of stuff in there, too. Okay, I barely scratched the surface with this menus, okay, because there's so much more to it than just what I do. Alright, so anyway, best bet is to explore. There's your instructions right there. You want to open it up, hold the left trigger, push down on the right thumbstick. There it is. X to select. We'll turn God mode on with X. Infinite ammo, unlimited sprint, double speed, no clip, and of course, we'll do toggle the aimbot. Okay, then we'll back out of there by hitting the right thumbstick in. Okay, now we will go get something with a little more bite. Okay, let's use a fully automatic RPG because we're in God mode and we don't have to worry about getting blown up. Okay, now we can run around here and we can start waking them up. Hey guys, come on, wakey wakey, eggs and bakey. Oh, you're already awake. Okay, here, you wake up. Hey, come on. There you go. That's a ticket. Okay. Oh goodness me, what am I gonna do? I'm gonna do this. Okay, pretty much, yeah, and they're all dead. Okay, all right. So there you go. And then of course you can also grab hold of a cymbal monkey. They're fun. See, wait a minute. Whoop. There we go. Now, wait a minute. Hold on here. There we are. Okay, all right. Now, also, you have your weapons menu, fun menu, models menu, forge menu, zombies menu, power-ups menu, rounds menu, teleport menu, map mods, lobby mods, game settings, menu settings, players menu, all players menu. Okay? So that's for multiplayer and all that stuff. It's got a ton of crap on there, like, let's see here. All players, there you go, teleport to crosshair, points menu, so on and so forth. Bitch, get out of my face. Okay, I'm not in the mood for you guys, okay? Yeah, what's the matter? You're all dead now again, aren't you? Alright? So on and so forth, okay? So there's a ton in there, okay? Explore, have fun with it, alright? Now we're going to get out of here, okay? Now what we're going to do, alright, is I'm going to go ahead and we're going to fire up Purge. Okay? Now, I try, man. Nick, how are you, man? I haven't seen you in a while. What you been up to, brother? It's good to see you. Good God, man. Okay. I don't know about being the best in the business. I do okay, man. I do all right. Like I said, I ain't got no complaints. All right. Now, okay. We're going to do a little Purge. Okay? Purge is for GTA 5. All right? So, we'll go ahead on over. You have a trial of this on here, okay? And it's two different menus all in one shot. All right, this is Purge. This is going to be Purge 4.0. Now that's the latest menu that he's just come out with. Okay, it's in beta. All right, a bunch of beta people got it and they're using it. Okay, it's being tested right now because he's ran into some things with it and whatever. But I mean, from what I understand now, it's just about done. Thank God. So everybody who has 3.9 is going to be updated to 4.0. But anyway, right now, you see this right here? You get this? Okay? Open menu with left D-pad plus X. Okay? That's what I want you to hit right there. 4.0 opens up with right D-pad and right thumbstick. Okay? So you don't want to set the controls to the same thing because if you do, then it turns into a nightmare. Okay? Because then you start selecting things, deselecting things, all kinds of stupid stuff goes on. You don't want to do that. Okay? They're two separate menus. 3.9 is the older one. 4.0 is the newer one. Okay? So there's, and there's a lot of stuff in there, and Purge has been around since like 2015 or whatever, late 2015. So, it's a very old, stable menu, all right? It's been there for a while. and a lot of people use it, okay? 4.0 is the newest one that he's come out with that has got all kinds of crazy stuff in it, all right? So anyway, we're loading up. We're gonna get into a game save right here. Now it's gonna stream from the server, so it takes it a minute for it to pop up over from the right hand side, okay? Because it's not actually on the console. It is the XEX is stupid, okay? And that was done for a reason, okay? So anyway, here I am standing here by my piece of shit charger and wannabe Japanese freaking Harley Davidson, all right? Now, the menu's going to pop up from the right, like I said, and then what we're going to do is we're going to use 3.9, then we're going to use 4.0, okay? So there's 4.0 right there, so we're going to close that out first by hitting right D-pad and right thumbstick, okay? Now we're going to open up 3.9 with left D-pad and X. There it is. That's the older menu, okay? Now, to select, hit A, okay? Now, to select an option, hit A. You'll turn it on. Hit A to turn it off. B to back out to the main menu, okay? You see what I'm saying? All right, pretty simple. I'm going to go into missed options here, and I'm going to back up the time a little bit, all right? So that way, then we got some daylight, okay? So, like I said, it's up to you. There's a whole bunch of stuff in here, and being this is your first RGH, you're going to have a lot of fun in this one, all right? And then what we'll do is we'll back out of here by hitting D-pad left and X, okay? Now we will open up the newer menu, 4.0. Right D-pad plus right thumbstick, okay? Now we're going to use, of course, A to select. As you can see, we're going to turn God mode on. We're going to leave those two off because we want to have some fun. All right, we'll give self all weapons, infinite ammo, super punch, super run, super jump, super swim. No ragdoll. Do not bother me on the freaking phone. All right? Now, you see these are grayed out. Well, that's because those are for online only, okay? Right now we're playing story mode, so they're not available, okay? However, though, when you go online, they will become available, all right? Now we're back out of there. Quick options, okay? Go off the radar, slow motion, clean pet, invisible vehicle. Mostly self-explanatory, clean pet. If you get a bullet shot or something like that, you can clean yourself up. If you're in a car, you can clean up the car, all that crap, okay? We're back out of here. Drone mode. Okay, now this is a good one right here because you can actually articulate with the thumbsticks, as you can see, okay? And it all works really well. There's your target rectile right there, okay? Now you articulate with the thumbsticks, right trigger to go in, left trigger to zoom out, okay? Works pretty good, all right? Now you can teleport to target zone by selecting teleport to target zone, just highlight it, and then hit A. See, there I am, here I am, here I am, I'm over here, I'm over here, I'm up on a roof, I'm up on my roof, okay? And I'm back over here, all right? Pretty simple, right? Okay? So that's teleport to target zone. Now, air superiority. That you hit A, and you'll see the check mark right there. It is enabled. Now, air superiority is simply this, okay? Right button for fast missiles, left button for slow missiles. I will demonstrate on this piece of... Wait a minute. Here we go. Just like that. See? Works really good. And you can keep... You can do the pinball effect if you want, okay? Now, slow missiles, okay? That's going to be LB. And you can watch them going on in there, just like that. See what I'm saying? And then you can take care of that guy too, okay? And also, I hate this freaking car. I really do. There you go. Okay, good. Yeah, there's a motorcycle too. What the hell? All right. So anyway, now that we have burning shit all in front of the house and everything else, and we're about to get another victim right there. Okay, that worked really. Thought you were gonna get away, did you? Huh? Yeah, it didn't work out too well for you, did it? All right. Now, RC car mode. Simply this, if you're in a car, okay, well, you can control it from the sky, all right? If you're in a, okay, if there's people in a session that you're logged into, okay, and you can take control of their car if you tag them. Oh, look, a fire truck that's on fire. There you go. Then, oh, look at all the firemen are dead. Oh, wait a minute, what are you running from? There you go. Okay, so anyway, you can take control of their car and drive them around, and they're going like, what the hell is going on, okay? Creator mode, okay? Vehicle spawner, okay? PTFX spawner. Vehicle spawner, simply, you can spawn anything you want, any car that you want. You can put it anywhere you want. You can make a line of cars right here, see? And they're pretty much there. Now, everybody cannot get around you. And we'll put it right in the front porch right there. And we'll do a couple more. What the hell? Okay, so now we have a supercar pileup, all right, so on and so forth. Now, we'll back out of there by hitting B, back out of there. We will turn that off, okay? We will turn off air superiority, okay? Now we will exit drone mode. Now, okay, now, here I am, okay? Yes, there I am. Okay, now, if you go to my player, okay, it'll show you your wild balance, health, all that kind of good stuff. Now, if you go into all players on the session, well, it's going to show everybody that's in the session and show what they have. So you know who to mug and who not to mug, okay? So now we'll back out of there. Okay? Now, teleport locations. Every freaking teleport location that there's available in Los Santos, it's there. Okay? And I mean, and there is a ton of them. As you can see, it goes down and down. And look at the scroll bar. It's not even, so, everything that's there, even the upper stratosphere, atmosphere, and all that kind of good stuff. Okay? Now, you can also go ahead, and what you can do, there we go. You got IPL maps. Okay? You can spawn ahead 10 feet into the nearest vehicle, into a personal vehicle. Okay? You can stash your current location that you're at. Pretty simple. Alright? Now, we'll back out of there. Okay, now, recovery options. GTA Online only. That is unavailable in story mode. When you open that up when you're online, you can do wonderful things for people, or you can do some really horrible, nasty, mean, terrible things to people. Okay? Character options. Okay? Now, we can change anything that we want. Stash your current pet variation. So we can stash it, and it'll be available even when you turn the console off and turn it back on. Model changer, one of my favorites, okay? So, if we want to, we can become schizophrenic and we can become a sheriff. We can become a security guy. We can become a Marine. But you know what I'm going to become? A fucking stripper. Why? Because there they are. And, brother, you know exactly that they look just like that on 50th Street North, okay, on 1st Avenue. You know that. I used to work there. I know, okay? I've seen them like that. So, anyway, yeah. Become a stripper. What the hell? We got this one. You can become this one. You can become this one. You can become this one. That one's better because you know why? She's got ninnies. See? Okay? So anyway, she's got a cute little purple skirt. And buns of steel. Okay? So anyway, yeah, we're gonna keep that one. Alright? Oh, we'll back out of here. I know that your wife is probably going like, what the Anyway, okay? That's your model change and all that. You can randomize the components, all that kind of good stuff. Okay? Component prop editor. You can change anything you want on her, okay? You remove props, reset appearance, her face, her mask, hair, torso, legs, vajayjay, nipples, anything you want. Special 1, 2, and 3. That's really scary stuff, okay? Hats, glasses, and ears, okay? You do anything you want with her, okay? It's crazy. All right? Now we're back out of there. Genealogy editor. Okay, so you like science? Okay. So we can go ahead and go into weird science, and we can adjust the DNA on this thing, and we could have her winding up with maybe 5 tits, 2 vajayjays, and 4 legs. Do we really want to do that? I'm not sure, but I'll leave that up to your discretion, okay? So we will go ahead and we will back out of there. Restore original, and then, of course, we can animate her, too. Ambient animations, okay? This is some good stuff right here, okay? First, we can make her do sit-ups. Yes. There you go. That's it. That's it. There you go. Yep. There you go. That's perfect, okay? And we can make her do push-ups. Buns of steel. We can make her do pull-ups. Okay? Yeah, that's it. Sweat them nipples, baby. That's it. There you go. And then, of course, we got the sex loop, male sex loop, prostitute, shag loop, A, shag loop, poppy, paparazzi, shag loop, BJ loop, male, BJ loop, prostitute, drunk driver loop, male, drunk driver loop, female. Trevor jerking off, okay? We could do a pole dance. We could do another pole dance. We could do pole dance 3. We could do a private dance. We could do a tap dance. We could do a butt wag. We can do a versa dance. We can do heaven dance. We can do on fire. That's a good one right there. Yeah, look at her go. Look at her go. Oh, my God. I'm on fire. Oh, my God. And then, of course, you got electrocution. And then you got stun gun damage. Okay, that works really good. Okay, oh, shotgun damage. Yeah, that's a good one right there. Yeah, as you can see. She gets into a position. There's more shot. Yeah, that's her getting shot. But I like shotgun damage. That works really. That's kind of unexplainable. I have no idea. Okay, I really don't. Okay? Trevor drunk and howling. Barrel rolling. Meditating. Waving arms. Arrest. Yes, we've got a ton of stuff, okay? SWAT repel. The chomp hump loop. The chomp hump loop. God almighty, she's in a freaking garage, okay? She's halfway in the garage, okay? So anyway, yeah, we're going to stop that now. There she goes, okay. I'm going to take a walk over here now, okay? Let me regain my composure. All right. Now, fluid animations, okay? We can make her drunk as fuck. Okay, there she is. Yeah, how you doing? Not doing too well, are you? Yeah, don't trip over them heels there, lady. You know, they remind me of strippers at the booby trap. You know where the booby trap is, right? You know, that freaking weirdo place over on 78, man. Some scary shit come out of there, brother. I'm telling you. Okay? Anyway, all right, so we'll stop her from being drunk as well. In fact, that definitely reminded me of that. All right, so we're back out of there. Scenarios, okay? We can perform yoga, and there's a reason why. That's the reason right there, okay? Yeah, stretch it. Look at that. Uh-huh. BF Goodrich Tire, all in action, okay? So anyway, enough of that. Back out of there, okay? Got a ton of stuff here, okay? Pet options, okay? Your pet spawner, all right? Now, you can spawn anything you want to spawn, okay? But you know what's going to happen here. You know the way I am. Okay? We're going to spawn some strippers. A bunch of them. Okay? There we go. Yes. Because you know why? I can. And I will. And nobody's going to stop me. I even like bikini chicks. There you go. Now we got a whole bunch. All right, man. I got 4 sets of nipples out there. That's looking good. Where's the air conditioner? Turn it on. All right. So anyway, I can hang a coat hanger from that one. Jesus Christ, man. Ooh. Okay. So anyway, yeah. So we got straight. Okay. Now, mind you, spawn pet manager. We can remove them. Okay. As you can see, there's an arrow up above them. See, we can select whichever one that we want. Like, let's say the bikini chick, because we don't like bikini chicks. We don't like them in bikinis. We want them naked. So we can just get rid of them, just like that, okay? And then there's another one right there. We'll get rid of her, too. There. Now we got the right amount right there, okay? That's perfect, okay? So anyway, yeah. I'm not going to delete anymore, I promise. Okay, I wouldn't do that to you. Vehicle options. Any option that you want to throw on a vehicle, you can. You got paints, tires, rims, smoke, license plates, whatever you want, that's where you go. Los Santos Customs. To spawn motorcycles, cars, boats, and transvestites, and whatever else it is that you want to spawn, okay? Weapons options. One of my favorites, okay? Now, as you can see, here I am standing here along with my strippers. Well, I'm going to go ahead. I'm going to select the gravity gun. Now, when one of them gets out of line, okay, and doesn't bring me my money, well, you can just simply grab hold of her like this, okay, and hold in with the right trigger, and hold in with the left trigger. And then what you can do, you can spin her around, okay? See what I'm saying? And then you can throw her up in the air with the right button. And you can bring her back with the left button, like a boomerang, okay? You know? So then you have a boomerang stripper. Now, what can you do with them? All kinds of stuff, because you can knock over vehicles. Here she comes. She's coming back up the street now. There she goes, okay? You know? You can beat up people with her, you know, all that kind of good stuff. See? This one trying to get away. See what I'm saying? Knock cars over, ambulances, whatever it is that you want to do. Yep, here she comes again, okay? And then we can beat her mercilessly into a friggin' wall, like so. See what I'm saying? That works good. All right? And we'll shoot her up in the air. We're going to bring her back, shoot her up one more time, and just let her go. She's going to come down sooner or later, I promise. All right? Anyway. Okay, you got the cash gun, teleport gun, all that kind of good stuff, okay? And now I'm going to show you. When you're out of bullets, okay, do like they do. Do like they do. Okay, on 1st Avenue North and 50th Street. Fling strippers at everybody. Just like that. See? Works really good, okay? They work real good. They have a lot of velocity and can damage a lot of shit, okay? You know, I mean, you know, humans, whatever, okay? It all works really good. So, there you go. When in doubt, you run out of bullets, you know, I mean, real easy. Pick up a stripper and just start flinging. Works great, okay? Back out of there. Misc options, protections, your menu options, okay? That's to make it bigger, smaller, all that crap, okay? Creator mode. Dude, that's beyond me. I don't even know what the freak that is, okay? Look, I built hardware, okay? He builds this shit, okay? So I'm just like, whatever. So experiment with it. What am I going to tell you, okay? We'll back at it. You have my stash stuff. Beta options and show frames per second. That's 4.0 in a nutshell and 3.9. Okay, so there you go. All right, now, we'll go ahead. We'll get out of here. Yes. Now I'm going to show you, okay, how to get this thing online for the first time. And this goes for all of the consoles, okay? When you first get this crazy thing, please, 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 for the love of God, all right, this is what you got to do, okay? Look. When you get the crazy thing, okay? You got to set it up on your network for the first time, all right? It's very, very important that you do this, because if you don't, you're going to wind up with a mess on your hands, okay? So please listen to me when I go through this, okay? Look, here it is in a nutshell, all right? When you get the thing, don't just power it on. No, okay? What you have to do is this, all right? Now, okay, pull the drive door out of it, and then grab hold of the hard drive and pull that out and leave that right there. All right, then what you're going to do is you plug it all in, get it ready, and then power the console on, okay? Now look, what's going to happen is it's going to boot up, okay? Eventually. There it goes. No, it's really a fast booter, man. This thing rips. All right, and you're going to sync your controller up, okay? Now, you're not going to get the fancy dashboard. You're not going to get an Xbox Live yet or anything like that, because all that stuff to do that is on the hard drive, okay? It's not on the console, okay? So, but we have to set it up on your network in order for it to communicate with the server and all that kind of good stuff. So what do? We go up, we go over, we go to settings, we go to system, and then we go to network settings, okay? Now, you see my Wi-Fi is popped up over here, okay? Your Wi-Fi is going to pop up over here. It's going to scan, it's going to find it. Because you may be close to me, but you're not going to get to my Wi-Fi. All right? And I'm not giving you the password either. You're not having free internet. All right? So, what you're going to do is when your Wi-Fi pops up, put in your password and all that kind of good stuff. All right? And when you do, it's going to test the Xbox Live connection like this. Now, you're going to get a check mark and 2 red X's. Okay? Now, that's perfectly normal. That's what you're supposed to get with an RGH. All right? Now, if that happens with a retail console, you got a problem, buddy. All right? You got a problem. You got a bad problem. Okay? But, okay, for an RGH, yes, that's good. Because we want to establish a connection to our router. All right? But we don't want to connect to the internet or to Xbox Live yet because the server that allows you on there and also protects your KV is on here. So it's kind of hard for you to fire up the server when the hard drive is out of the console. So what we just wanted to do was just establish a connection for our router, okay, and which we did. Okay, life is grand. Once you have that check mark and 2 red X's, life is good, power the console off, all right? Now, what you do, slip the hard drive back in here. It seats with a click. Grab hold of the drive door. Close the drive door, okay? Now, most importantly, okay, pull this power cord out and leave it out for 5 minutes because we've got to clear up the DNS, all right? And the only way to do that is by pulling the power cord, okay? Got to discharge the capacitors and stop that 5 volts from going to the south bridge. It's that simple. So leave this out for 5 minutes. Now, me, I tempt fate, and of course, I'm going to plug it in because it was already on my network, so it should work. Notice I said should. Remember, this is a Microsoft product, okay? So, all bets are off, all right? Now, I've had to sit there, too, and wait 5 minutes sometimes myself, all right? Or I had to reset it with a damn Ethernet cable, all right? It was ridiculous. But what am I going to tell you? Hey, it's an RGH. Get used to it, okay? This is what they do. All right, so anyway, once that's done, 5 minutes is up and everything else, then go ahead, power the console on. All right, now, system should boot once again. There it goes. And like I said, this thing is a really, really fast boot. They all are. Every one of these consoles is. So, you know, they'll boot within 1 to 3 cycles. I promise you that. All right, now, unless the south bridge gets crazy and then you got to pull the power on it and plug it back in. But that happens to all of them. Every single one of them. And anybody that tells you no, it doesn't is lying to you. Okay? Because, I'm sorry, no. Sometimes the SMC can get scrambled. Okay? That's the way that these things, they work. They're weird. Okay? So anyway, now, what's going to happen is we boot it up, okay, we got our notifications and everything else, all right, hopefully, all right, and then what we'll do is now we're going to go over to the homebrew section, and we're going to make sure that we get online, okay, so we're going to go to Xbox 360 dashboard, we're going to hit the A button, we're going to hit it again, okay, hopefully a square is going to pop up, yep, and there you go. When that square pops up, that means that you're good to go to Xbox Live, okay, so you got it, good, hit A. Now, I'm going to tell you, Robert, I know that you have a retail account, okay? Don't put it on here. Leave it on the retail where it belongs, okay? You can always mod it from a distance. What I want you to do is I want you to go to xboxlive.com/live, okay? And this goes for everybody that I'm doing their console for in this video, okay? Go to xboxlive.com/live, and please, for the love of God, pick a silly name, pick a silly password, okay? And make yourself a modder's account, all right? Just do me that favor, okay? Once you make it on the computer, come back here and go to download profile. Now, once you make it, you put your password in and you download the profile. Okay, if everything goes right, it's going to look like this. Okay, so spin you around. Go ahead, you get the spinning circle of death. You're going to see that you're up and you're on live. Profile signed in, life is good. Now, in the event it doesn't download, let's say you're sitting there 15 minutes and it still hasn't downloaded. Well, it got corrupted. And therefore, and it's not even going to tell you anything. It's just going to sit there and say downloading, and you're going to be sitting there at half the screen. It's going to be sitting there halfway and not move an inch. You'll be like going, what the hell? Well, it got corrupted. Okay? It's very easy to fix. When you're at that download screen, this is only if you have a problem downloading your profile. Back out of it would be, come here. Go up, go over, go to settings, go to system. Okay? Highlight the storage. Hit A. Hit A at the hard drive. Then what I want you to do, I want you to go to profiles. Underneath this profile right here is going to be the profile that you downloaded or tried to. All right? Highlight it with D-pad. Hit A. Go to delete. Delete it right off the hard drive. Okay? Just get rid of it. Done. Back out of here. Back out of here. Okay? Back out of here. Leave the hard drive highlighted. All right? Now, what you're going to do, you're going to hit Y. And then you're going to go down to clear system cache. You're going to do it twice. So that's once. You're going to hit Y again. Clear system cache. Hit A. Twice. All right. It's Microsoft. They want you to do it twice. What am I going to tell you? Okay? It's all clear. Life is good. Now, what do? Back out of here. Back out of here. Up, over, social. Sign in, sign out. Okay? And then just sign in. Okay? All you do is go to download your profile and download it again. It will download. It will work. Okay? Once that happens, hit the guide button. Go back to Xbox Home. That's going to take you back to FSD Dash. Now, most importantly, there's a program on here called XM360. And it's rather important that you do this because I don't want you to have any problems. I want you to go over to the homebrew section right here, and I want you to click on XM360. As you get used to RGHs and everything, and you start to find out more and more about them, you'll find out that you can, download downloadable content from a website or from a torrent or whatever, put it on here. But the trick is if it's not hashed to the console, which means unlocked to the console, you're gonna put as much DLC and XBLA on it that you want. Guess what's going to happen? It ain't going to access it. That's why there's this tool right here. All right. So we started off with A, and now what it's going to do, all right, is it's going to grab all of the data from, all your DLC, all your XBLA, and all that crap, and it's going to put it nice and neat up on the screen. And I'm going to show you exactly what I want you to do with your profile signed in and you on Xbox Live. Okay? Just for the hell of it, just so I know that it was done. Okay? All right. Now look, here we are. There's all your XBLA. Okay? What do? D-pad left, unlock XBLA, hit A. Simply, everything's already unlocked, so you're good to go. Hit A, okay. Go to show DLC, hit A. Okay? It's going to bring up all your DLC for all your games and everything, all your downloadable content. We want to make sure that it's all unlocked. So what do? We go over, unlock DLC, hit A. There you go. You're done. Now, exit the dash, sure. We're good to go. You can go and do whatever it is that you want to do with this crazy thing. All right? You're all good to go. Now, two other things, and I'm going to show you these other consoles that are done and boot them up for you and all that kind of good stuff. And like I said, though, this is the instructional one, and I want you to really pay attention to everything I'm doing here because that all applies to all of these other consoles that I'm about to do. Okay? So, now that we're signed in and everything else, all right, let's say we want to play some emulation, some emulators, okay? Now, I don't know if you're into stand-up arcade and stuff like that, but, we all used to do that stuff. We all used to go to the mall, remember, many years ago, and play, we were fiends for giving away quarters, okay? And we were a pain in the ass asking our parents for quarters left and right, okay? And they'd be like, look, this stuff costs money, okay? So they came out with the video games. Well, you know what? That kind of put an end to the arcade games more often than not. So, we went ahead and what did they do? Some Smart Cookie developed emulators, okay? And here they are. Now, what we're going to do is we're going to use an emulator called Main, okay? Now, all of them apply. The commands are pretty much the same, all right? And it's all pretty much self-explanatory. We'll start it up, okay? Now, here you go. Main is loaded. Good. These are all your ROMs right here, okay? Right trigger to go down page by page, okay? And as you can see, there's a ton of them. Galaga, Donkey Kong, all that crap. Pac-Man, all that stuff. Space Invaders, and all kinds of versions of them, too. Japanese version, Chinese version, whatever version you want, it's there, okay? Hell, they're bisexual Pac-Man, okay? Or should I say Pack-It, okay? We're going to pack it. And look, we've even got friggin' Nibbler, okay? 1982 by Rockola. Sounds like a soft drink that went bad. All right, so anyway. Okay. Now, right trigger, go down page by page. Left trigger, go up page by page. D-pad down, D-pad up. A to launch the game. Follow the on-screen instructions, off you go. Y for options, if you want to get an external hard drive, plug it into this thing, put ROMs on it, and list out the path, you can. No problem, okay? You can add so much to this thing, it's crazy, okay? But anyway, for right now, that's what you do to launch and play your stand-up arcade games and console gem series and all that kind of stuff, okay? Pretty simple. While you're in the game, if you press it on both thumbsticks, well, a sub-menu will pop up. You can adjust the video frame per second, the speed of the game. You can go ahead and you do all kinds of crazy stuff in there. If there's cheats for it, you're going to see them and you can enable them, okay? So there you go. Now, to get out of here, hit the guide button, go back to Xbox Home, and that will take you back, okay? And you go back. Now, listen, classic games, original Xbox games, the original black one, the big X one, okay? If you remember from back in 2002. Well, this thing has an emulator for it as well, okay? Now, alrighty, go to a classic game, okay? Now, mind you, you cannot play a classic game with the server on, which means that if this thing is online, you can't play it. What will happen is if you try to play this game right here, you'll hit A. You'll hit A to start it, and now you've got a big black screen that don't do nothing. You're sitting there going like, what the hell? Okay, well, that's because the system needs to be launched in bypass mode, which means it needs to be taken offline. The server needs to be turned off, okay? So we have this thing called bypass mode, which what it does is it disables plugins 2 through 5, okay, in dash launch. All right, which means the server, you know, all that kind of good stuff. It stops it, okay? And the only thing that is available is XBDM, which happens to be for networking for local area network. To leave that on, so that way you can transfer files, folders, and a lot of time in case you have to be in bypass mode. Bypass mode is simply this, all right? Power off the console when you want to play a classic game, all right? And then what you do is this, all right? Look, it's really simple. Power, eject. Alright, all of my consoles will try to make them boot within 1 to 3 cycles. And I'm not God, okay, but I try to make it so at least when you push that damn power button, you're not sitting there for freaking 20 minutes waiting for a freaking thing to boot. I can't stand that. That makes me insane, okay? So anyway, alright, look. Now that we're okay, we made it to FSD dash, now we can push the tray in, okay? Now what we're going to do is we can go on over to Xbox Classic Games, okay? And we'll go on over, we'll go to Tony Hawk Underground, hit A. Hit A to start it up, okay? There you go, and in beautiful 1080p, this thing is going to play that original Xbox game. Just like that, okay? Pretty simple, on whatever video mode they decide to put it in. Okay, so anyway, there you go. And it plays just like the original back in 2005 or whatever the heck it is. Alright, so there you go. Play the game, have a blast, okay? When you're done, hit the guide button. Go back to Xbox Home and you can play another classic game or whatever. If you want to play back online with your friends and everything, you got to power the console up and power it back on. Alright? Now, like I said, setting up the console on your network, you only got to do that one time. Okay? That's it. Once that's over and done with and all this stuff is over and done, then you just power it on and play. Go have a blast. Okay? Pretty much that's it. Robert, thank you for your business. I greatly do appreciate it. Brother, I'm shipping out both the consoles, your retail one and this one. Okay? They will arrive in the same box, okay? So, and it shouldn't take long because we're in the same damn state and you're 15 minutes from me. So, anyway, listen, thanks again for your business, brother. I greatly do appreciate it, okay? So now, we have Mr. Robert Patrick out of the way. There you go, Robert Patrick. I'm gonna, you know what's gonna happen now, right? I'm going to give Lorraine all of these Xboxes, and she's going to do all of the paperwork on them, and she's Mr. Thomas Brooks now, okay? He's got a 1 terabyte drive in his. All right, so we'll take that off of there, and what we'll do is we will plug this bastard in. Now we'll plug this in. It's already set up on my network and everything, and I will show you what's on here. If I can ever plug that back in here. Okay, now, Mr. Brooks, okay? We're going to go ahead and we're going to fire this thing up. All right, so, hopefully it will boot. Yeah, 1 shot, 1 kill. Look at that. Isn't that amazing? Yes, all of them boot that way. I try, okay? I don't have to keep reiterating myself, do I? I don't fuck around. You either do it right or don't do the motherfucker at all. Plain and simple. All right, so we're going to boot up. We're going to boot up an FSD dash. And this is a 1 terabyte bastard. Now this one is a big one, okay? Not really super big, but it's big enough, alright? Anyway. Now, like I said, we'll go ahead, and what we'll do, well first I have to sync the controller, that's right, because it just came off the hiss. There we go. Alright, now, what we're going to do, going over the homebrew section right now, and we're going to make sure that it's online, okay? We'll go ahead, we'll hit that up. There we go. Ah, yes, look at that. You will have 30 days, I promise, okay? I promise. Don't shoot me. Don't shoot me, okay? We're good. Got it? Good, okay? There we are. We're online. All right, tell you what. I'll just sign in just for the hell of it. And remember, Mr. Brooks, everything that I say just beforehand applies to this console too. It's the same damn thing, just for the bigger hard drive, okay? Different motherboard too. This one's a Corona, okay? So anyway, there we are. We're up. We're online. We're live. We're signed in. Tell you what, let me go back to FSC Dash, and then I'm going to show you, okay? Just to show you. I'll show you everything that's on here, okay? So bear with me. Okay, we'll go to Xbox 360 games, all right? Now, look, you got a whirlwind on here, man, okay? I mean, literally, you have a whirlwind on here, all right? There is a ton of games on here, okay? A ton. And then some, okay? You also got, you know, there you go, your famous NCAA Football 14, you got NHL 12, you got NCAA Football 13, 12, 10, all that, NBA Jam. I mean, you got a ton of shit on here, brother, okay? So, you know, I mean, pretty much you are lined out and ready to go, as you can see, all right? I mean, like I said, you wanted the big one, okay, you got it. Now, finally, I've just reached back to Advanced Warfare. That's how much shit is on here, okay? I'm back out of there. Xbox Live Arcade, yeah, it doesn't stop there either, because now you got a ton of shit that's on here as well, okay? Way more than just, yeah, see, bad things happen, like, you know, you don't want to go here, okay? Going here is going to be bad, all right, because then you pay child support. You don't want to do that, okay? All right, twice. Don't want to do that, no. Okay, but anyway, you got a ton of XBLA on here. I mean, literally a ton of XBLA, okay? I mean, games that I've never even heard of. There's some games that are like, oh my God, are you kidding me? I mean, you got Goat Simulator, look at that, okay? And then you got GoldenEye 007, Golden Balls, yeah, all that kind of good stuff, okay? So you got a ton of shit on here that should keep you busy for a while, all right? Then, of course, we have a homebrew section where the tools reside to blow the console up, okay? Like I said, stay away from there, and please, for the love of God, stay away from there unless you know what you're doing, okay? Like I said, we did a dashboard update. Guess what, pal? Just message me. When the XE build comes out, I will flash your name. Well, no, I won't take my clothes off in front of it, okay? Because I'm kind of shy like that, all right? However, though, I will flash the NAND properly, okay, and send it to you so you can do the update on this console without a problem, all right? Unless you want to do it yourself, that's perfectly fine with me. Because like I said, I keep everybody's NAND just to be on the safe side, okay? You know, that way then, if they ever come to me, Tony, I bricked my console, don't worry, I have the original NAND. Let me send it to you, okay? And if it's only semi-brick, they can fix it themselves. If it's not, and they got to get retagged, at least I have the original NAND. So I don't have to run around like an idiot patching DVD keys and all kinds of crap like that and charge extra for that shit, okay? So anyway, that's the reason why I keep them. I have every single one that I've done, okay, since I've been on Facebook. And before that, when I was doing this on the side, you know, out of my house, okay? So I've got well over, you have no idea. Oh, my God. Xbox Classic games. Yeah, you got a ton of classic games on here, okay? Like I said, these are all original Xbox games, okay? Yeah, the world is yours, eh? Ah, friggin' Cheeto! Ah, motherfucker! I'll fucking kill you 10 times, eh? Make sure your family's fucking dead, eh? Oh, don't you fucking with me, eh? You don't fucking with Tony, eh? Oh, fuck, motherfucker. Alright, anyway. NBA, you know, so on and so forth. Midnight Run, Dub Edition. All that stuff is all on here. All the original games, okay? There you go. A ton of them. And then, of course, you have your emulators, okay? Now, this is a stock, you know, pretty much same stuff, okay? Game Boy Advance, you know, SNES 360, MAME, all that stuff. It's all right there. A ton of it, okay? So, you only got 78 gigs left on this damn thing, by the way. So, you can even add stuff to it, all right? No problems there, all right? So, now, like I said, pretty much 1 terabyte, she's good to go, all right? You ain't going to have no problems. As you can see, it's online and everything else. Just follow those instructions that I gave in the first console that I demonstrated, and you won't have any problems. Everything is the same, okay? So there you go. Mr. Brooks, thank you for your business. I greatly do appreciate it. You're awesome, all right? And I really do appreciate you. Thank you very, very much, okay? And it's going out tomorrow. You will have a tracking number. It will be sent to you via email through our website, okay? So just expect it. You'll see it, okay? So anyway, Mr. Brooks, you're done, buddy, okay? Thank you very, very much, all right? Now, we're going to turn this one off. All right. Now that we got that one done, let's go on and move on over to Mr. Logan Gaines. His is a 250 drive, just like Mr. Robert Patrick Robert. I'm messed up. Anyway, okay. So here we go. All right, now, my friend, Logan. Here's your console. Okay? Yeah, just about damn near lost the camera right there, okay? Pretty much there you go. All right, so now what do we do? We're going to power it on. Okay? Oh, by the way, I did do your ROL for you. You wanted orange and blue. And as you can see, this thing, same thing, one shot, one kill, there it is, okay? Same damn thing, okay? Like I said. So, you know, I can't stand slow booting consoles. That makes me nuts, all right? It just makes me want to snap. More than you could ever imagine, and then some, all right? As you can see, there we are. We're booting up. Life is good. Now, what we're going to do is we're going to go over and we're going to go make sure that it's online, okay? And like I said, you follow the same instructions I did, like I told you in the first video, the first console that we used, okay? So, go to your homebrew section right here, all right? And we'll sign in. We'll go to the original dashboard, just like this. Come up, there you are. You've got 30 reserve days left. Got it, good. We'll sign in. What the hell? And you'll see it's up, it's online, it's live. Got a good KV, everything is good. All right? And here we are. Same thing. And of course, yes, the salute with her tits. Okay? So anyway, as you can see, yeah, she's good to go. All right? Now, what I'm going to do here, hit the guide button, go back to Xbox Home. All right? And like I said, 250 gig drive, same complement, you know, same stuff. All right? You know, just to show you, just so you can see it, just so you know. Xbox 360 games, here we go. There's Warfare, and we work our way through Ncaa Football 14, all that kind of good stuff. As you can see, lock, stock, and barrel, my friend. Back to Advanced Warfare. Okay? Xbox Live Arcade, pretty much good to go. No problems there, including golden balls. Okay? Homebrew section. All your tools. Right there. Like I said, stay away from that and stay away from that if you don't know what you're doing. Okay? Bring that back there. Xbox Classic games. Yep, a couple classic games on there for you. As much as I can fit on a 250 gig drive. Alright? Emulators. Yes. You have a ton of emulators right there. Okay? So pretty much, same instructions, same thing. You know what to do. You watched the first video, so therefore, your console done, complete. Thank you for your business. I really do appreciate it. You're awesome. And we're going to be shipping it out tomorrow. You'll have a tracking number either tonight or tomorrow morning, and it will be gone, okay? You will get it through your email, okay, from the website, okay? So keep an eye out for that. And check your spam folder, just in case, okay? So anyway, like I said, Logan, I really do appreciate your business. Thank you very, very much. And, you know, like I said, guys, I am really sorry that I had to do multiple ones of these, you know, I mean, in one video. But, I mean, if I was to do all of them, I would be looking at like 5 hours, okay, you know? And, I mean, I would rather do it this way right now because I did so many consoles this weekend, it wasn't even fun, all right? So, anyway, she's all good to go. Logan, thank you so much, okay? I greatly do appreciate it, all right? Now, we'll go ahead. We'll turn that one off. Okay, and we will stick his little name and his little hard drive back on here. There we go. Got one more here. Okay, this one is going to be for Charles Merrill. Okay, now Charlie, he wanted a fat with a 320 gig drive. Okay, and there's your fat, Charlie. All good to go. I tell you what, because I have. Wait a minute. Let me find it. Okay, there we go. Okay. Gotta find the hole. Okay? And look, I have a plug. Ha-ha! Okay? I have multiple power supplies on this desk. Okay? Alright, now. Alright, so anyway. Charlie Fat Jasper. 320 gig drive, RGH 1.2, Cool Runner Rev C. Alright? Modified your ROL. She's all good to go. Wait a minute. One other thing we're gonna do. We're gonna plug this in here too. Alright? Almost forgot about that. Alright? Because she doesn't have a built-in wireless, okay? And if you want to, you can get a wireless adapter either from me, or you can get them on eBay or whatever. They're right here. Real easy to do, okay? So anyway, Charlie, this would be same thing, okay? Same software, alright? You just got a 320 gig drive, so you got a little bit more than a 250. and pretty much this thing boots like a beast also. So we'll fire it up. And Charlie, look, man, I did your ROL for you too. All right. So anyway, you go ahead here, and you can see you want it all purple. Okay, I got you all purple. All right. Now go ahead. As you can see, system booted, no problems. Life is good. All right. Now let me sync up this controller right here, so that way then I have some kind of control over it. There we go. Okay. Now it's going to boot into FSD Dash. Once we get on the network, of course. Yep, there we go. Okay. I didn't have it fully plugged in. Sorry about that. Okay. Now, here we are. Welcome to Alliance. We're good. We'll also get a notification from the Purge and all that other happy nonsense. There you are. Okay. And life is grand, as you can see. Okay. Now, this one's a 320. Okay. FCUX. Okay. SNES 360. MAME. Mega Drive. Game Boy Advance. Back to FCUX. Okay. Now, Xbox Classic games. Yeah, you got a few more classic games on here because, like I said, it's not a 250, it's 320. So I was able to stick that on there as well. You know, so there you go, and you get some Grand Theft Series. All right, homebrew section. My tools reside to blow the console up. There you go. Xbox Live Arcade. Yes, mind by the amount of arcade games, okay? And like I said, one of my favorites, Trailer Park King. Because when you wind up doing this, then you just wind up, well, actually, I don't know. There's somewhere in there. Anyway, don't impregnate anybody, okay? It's just a bad scene. All right, anyway, 007 GoldenEye. All right, you can see that's the HD version, okay? Your homebrew section. Again, like I said, there's your tools. Sorry. Xbox 360 games, okay? Now, you got a little bit more than the 250 games, as you can see, all right? Start with Advanced Warfare, Tomb Raider, you know, all this kind of good stuff. Ncaa Football 14, yes, it's fully modded, ready to go, just like it is. Version 9, okay? You know, of college football revamped, all right? Same thing, that's all on the other ones, okay? And pretty much all your titles that we all know, love, and play, as you can see. And we are back to Advanced Warfare. Now, I'll tell you what, we'll go to the original dashboard. Okay, homebrew section. There we go. Make sure that she's online. Okay? Our square popped up. There you are. Charles Merrill. You're on Alliance Live. Okay? You'll have 30 days, I promise. Okay? Alright, so anyway, there we are. We'll sign in just for the hell. A little bit easier. Okay? Pull a hard drive on it. Plug the Ethernet cord in. Test your Xbox Live connection. You have a check mark and 2 red X's. After that, turn it off. Plug the hard drive back in. Pull the power cord for 5 minutes. Let it sit. Please let it sit. And then plug it back in, power it back on, and you're good to go. So, Mr. Merrill, listen, thank you for your business, man. I greatly do appreciate it. And like I said, we're going to be shipping it off tomorrow. You'll have a tracking number either tonight or tomorrow morning, okay? Depending upon Lorraine and how bad that she wants to choke me to death for all the consoles that she's had to get out. She has not had an easy life, I'm telling you right now, okay? Especially living with me. All right, so anyway, listen. My friend, thank you so much for your business. I greatly do appreciate it. I hope you like the console I made you. All right, it's a Jasper. You know, it's a Jasper small block, so pretty much it's a warhorse. You can throw it off a building, and guess what? It's still going to run. So, listen, thank you so much. All right? Guys, listen, thanks for hanging with me. Okay, I greatly do appreciate it. Again, I'm really sorry that I had to do multiple ones in one, but it's the only way that I'm ever going to get done. Okay, and I got a lot to catch up on, and I got a lot of consoles to build. So, you know, I mean, and if you message me, okay, don't take it the wrong way that I'm not answering you. No. The problem is that I have my hands full. Okay, and you know, I mean, trying to solder and trying to talk at the same time does not work. All right, I got to concentrate on what I'm doing because certainly you would not want me to be distracted by somebody else. That's why we have our Facebook, you know, our Facebook page and everything else, because you can message on there, and Lorraine also handles that too. So you're going to get a faster response from her than trying to direct message me. Also, a lot of times, a lot of this crap goes into my spam folder. I don't even know until I see it. I'm like going like, what the hell? And sure enough, you know, I find 30 messages, and I'm like going like, son of a, and that's Facebook. You know, so, you know, I mean, you're best off to message Paige, either message Lorraine. You can message me, all right? Don't take it the wrong way if I don't answer. It's because pretty much, as you can see, the amount of consoles that I have to put out, okay, that the volume that I'm doing, all right, I mean, you know, I mean, I don't have time to chit-chat, unfortunately, okay? Unless there's something wrong, something really bad or happened or something like that, please understand, okay? I'm not trying to be an idiot. I'm not trying to be an asshole. It's just that I'm trying to get these things done. Because I've got people that have been waiting and they want their consoles, and I'm going to get them done by hook or by crook, and nothing is going to stop me, okay? So therefore, that's the reason why sometimes I don't answer Messenger, okay? Just to let you know. Again, guys, thank you so much for hanging with me. I greatly do appreciate it. I hope that you have a wonderful night, all right? You all take it easy. I got to get these consoles out, and I've got a build fest going on tomorrow, too. So anyway, you all have a good one, and I'll holler at you all later, okay? Take it easy, guys. Have a great night. Take care. Thanks again.